Hi everyone! Today on Cooking Up Love, I am sharing our recipe for easy crockpot chili made with beef chuck roast and flavored with chipotle and adobo sauce. It cooks for 4 hours on high or 6 on low. The beef gets super tender, the chipotle peppers give this chili its smoky spiciness, and we add just a touch of sweetness with a little Dr. Pepper. This might just be our new favorite chili, and if you've had our classic chili recipe, you are definitely going to want to give this one a try. Let me show you how we make this. You'll need a chuck roast. This one is about 1.5 pounds, bacon fat or avocado or olive oil, a medium onion, about a cup of chopped bell peppers, tomato paste, chipotle and adobo sauce, beef stock concentrate, pepper, salt, chili powder, cumin, garlic powder, 2 cans of your favorite beans, a can of fire roasted tomatoes, a can of Rotel, and a 1/2 cup of Dr. Pepper. I've listed everything you'll need and the recipe in the description box below. I'm using a chuck roast for this chili, and it has a beefier flavor than some of the other cuts and ground beef. Choose a roast that's well marbled with veins of fat running through it. You'll want to stay away from pre-cut packs of beef labeled as stew meat, especially if it looks lean, because it won't get tender no matter how long you cook it. I'm going to remove all of the larger flaps of fat and slice the roast into chunks about 1/2 inch in size. Hey, if this is your first time at our channel, welcome. And if you're a regular, I'm so glad you're here. We're making easy and delicious recipes that are perfect for sharing with everyone you love. Join us every week when we share new recipes. And if you hit the bell next to the subscribe button, you'll get a notification every time we post a new video. Okay, now I'm going to season this up with just some salt and pepper. Heat a large, heavy-bottomed pot over medium heat and add about a tablespoon of bacon fat, and if you don't have that, you can use avocado or olive oil. Sear the meat in a single layer, leaving it in the pan, and don't stir it right away, just let it sit until it's well browned on one side. While the beef is cooking, roughly chop 1 medium onion and about a cup of bell peppers. Some of you have been asking about another chili recipe, so we put this together, and I think you're really going to like it. It's easy and it comes together in just about 10 or 15 minutes. After the beef has cooked for about 4 to 5 minutes, remove it from the pot. You can see the great flavor that's here in the bottom of the pot with the brown bits. Now we're going to add the onions and pepper. Stir and scrape the sides and the bottom to release the brown meat. Cook the vegetables just until they're softened, and this will be about 3 to 4 minutes. Okay, now for the spices. I'm using the Morton & Bassett chili powder, and I really like this blend of chili powders, and it has a couple of other spices in it. We'll need about 1 tablespoon of this. Then 2 teaspoons of cumin, a 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, and a 1/2 teaspoon of kosher salt. Give this a stir and let it cook for about a minute or 2. Then add 2 tablespoons of tomato paste, Stir and cook this for about another minute or two. Next, I'm adding 1 cup of water and 2 teaspoons of the Better Than Bouillon beef base. You can also use beef broth, but I like using this because I can give it a more beefy flavor without having to add a lot of extra liquid. Next, I'm going to add the heat. I'm using diced chipotle peppers in adobo, and if you can't find this, you can use the canned chipotles in adobo. Just dice the chipotles before you add them. I've used about 4 teaspoons. Give this a stir, and then add 1 can of Rotel tomatoes and 1 can of fire roasted tomatoes. And I've drained the liquid off of both of these. Next, drain and rinse 2 cans of your favorite beans and add them to the pot. I'm using pinto beans. Stir this up. And now for just a little bit of sweetness, a little Dr. Pepper. Add a half cup to the chili mixture and stir. Once this cooks through, you won't be able to taste the sugar or the Dr. Pepper. It's just a hint of sweetness in the background. Now add the beef back into the chili and stir. Give it a taste and see if it's spicy enough for you. I'm adding another 2 teaspoons of the beef concentrate for even more beefy taste. Pour the chili into a crock pot, cover and cook on high for 4 hours. You could also cook this on low for about 6 hours. If you've used beef broth, you may want to add a tablespoon or 2 of masa harina flour to thicken it up near the end of cooking. Check the description for details. I like to add a little color before serving. And today we're serving this chipotle chili over corn chips and topping with shredded cheddar, some sour cream, some onions. This crockpot chili gets its heat from the chipotle peppers. It is a smoky spiciness with just a hint of sweetness in the background. You won't have many leftovers with this one. I hope you enjoyed another one of our easy crockpot chili recipes, and if you did, let me know by hitting the like button. And if you make it, I'd love to hear what you think. I've linked up a playlist of all of our easy crockpot recipes for you here. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I will see you in the next video.